everyone! Welcome to another video. So in this video, share ko sa inyo yung common mistakes in filing BIR. So para dun sa mga mag-open or mag-register ng Certificate of Registration, ito yung mga pwedeng nasa inyo or ma-encounter nyo. So late registration, number 1. Number 2 is failure to register. Number 3 is late payment. Meron bang penalty? So, unahin natin yung late registration. So, for late registration, meron tayong, para sa mga new business under DTI or SEC. So, meron tayong tinatawag na 30 days deadline. So, kanino ba applicable itong 30 days deadline? Applicable ba ito sa DTI or applicable lang ba sa SEC? So, masasagot yan ng ating Section 15 of RR 7 2012. Number 5, commencement of business. So, basahin natin. So, in the case of pursuit of business or practice of profession, it shall be reckoned or calculated from the day when the first sale transaction occurred or within the 30 calendar days from the issuance of mayor's permit or professional tax receipt by LGU. So, or certificate of registration issued by Security and Exchange Commissions or SEC, which ever comes earlier. So, ibig sabihin, kung alin yung mauna dito, for example, yung Security and Exchange Commission, nakakuha na kayo ng SEC. So, within 30 days, kailangan makapag-file ka na or makakuha ka na ng Certificate of Registration sa BIR. Kung halimbawa naman, meron ka ng Mayor's Permit or Professional Tax Receipt by the LGU, within 30 days, kailangan apply ka na or makakuha ka na ng Certificate of Registration. And bago yung first sale transaction mo, kumuha ka muna ng Certificate of Registration. So, kung halimbawa, sa SEC, nakakuha ka ng, or nag-apply ka ng Certificate of Registration beyond the prescribed date. So, meron na yung penalty. So, ang penalty niya is compromise penalty of 1,000 pesos. And then yung late payment of ARF or yung annual registration fee na 500, and then penalties due thereon for every year that the business is in operation. So this provision shall not apply to application obtained for employees. So aside from compromise penalty na 1,000 and additional unpaid ARF or yung annual registration fee na 500, meron pa tayong subject pa siya sa 25% surcharge and 20% of interest per annum. So, yun yung penalty ng late registration. Yung late registration is ito yung voluntary kang magre-register but beyond the prescribed period as indicated in this regulation. Okay, so additional information lang, yung about sa Mayor's Permit, according to RMC 57-2020, ito yung bagong nilabas ng BIR noong June 9, 2020. Nasa revised checklist of documentary requirements to. The requirements of registering a new business with the BIR have been streamlined by removing the Mayor's Permit as one of the mandatory requirements. So, ibig sabihin, yung Mayor's Permit, hindi na siya required or mandatory na ipasa pag mag-a-apply kayo ng Certificate of Registration. For example, nakakuha ka ng DTI. So, yung DTI mo, hindi mo na kailangang hintayin yung Mayor's Permit. Pwede ka nang mag-apply ka agad ng Certificate of Registration. Halimbawa, SEC. So, for SEC, meron ka ng SEC, hindi mo na rin kinakailangan hintayin yung Mayor's Permit mo para makapag-apply ka ng Certificate of Registration. Number 2. So, failure to register. So, ano yung kaibahan ng failure to register sa late registration? So, yung late registration is voluntary siya. Voluntary na nag-apply ka ng Certificate of Registration sa BIR. While itong failure to register, those who are found unregistered during TCVD. So, ano yung TCVD? Tax compliance and verification drive. So, in short, ito yung mga na-tax map. Okay, so subject siya sa subject to the penalties subject to the penalties under prevailing revenues issuance according to RMO 7 2015 violation code ng 236/258. So failure to register. So yung fine nito is not less than 5,000 but not more than 20,000. And imprisonment of less than 6 months but not more than 2 years. So subject, if the subject establishment is located in the city, so in the following. So number 1 or letter A, city. So paano mo masasabing cities siya? If the cities obtain an annual revenue or annual income of 30 million pesos or more, and then masasabi mo namang first class municipality siya. By the way, yung cities, ang penalty neto kapag yung establishment mo is located in the cities is 20,000. Kapag first class municipalities naman, masasabi mong first class municipalities kung ang income nito is umaabot ng 15 million or more but less than 30 million. Yun yung first class municipalities. Ang fine nito is 10,000. Second class municipalities naman, so masasabi mong second class municipalities kung nag-o-obtain ito ng 10 million or more but less than 15 million. So ang fine nito is 5,000. And then third class municipalities, ang fine nito is 2,000. Masasabi mong third class municipalities kung nag-o-obtain yung municipalities ng average income of 5 million or more but less than 10 million. So penalties provided are inclusive of all other violations. So ito yung mga penalties mo kung halimbawa failure to register ka. So ano yung pangatlo? So late payment. Ito yung last natin. So yung late payment is kung halimbawa late payment ka ng ARF or yung annual registration fee. Yung annual registration fee, ang penalty nito is subject to 25% surcharge and 25% interest per annum and 200 pesos penalty lang. So mayroong mga cases na halimbawa pupunta ka ng BIR and then late registration ka pero bibigyan ka nila ng 10K or 20K penalty. So mali po 'yon. So you have to check yung RR7 2012 natin. Sorry, 2012 po ito. Section 15. Kapag late registration lang, ang penalty mo lang dito is compromise penalty na 1,000. And then yung additional unpaid ARF na annual registration fee and penalties, yung mga surcharge and yung interest. Okay, so yan yung mga penalties for late registration. So magkaiba po yung late registration at failure to register. So yung failure to register, kung nahuli ka na ng tax mapper na wala kang COR or hindi ka nakaregister sa kanila. Late registration naman kung voluntary kang nagpunta sa BIR para pa-register. So those are the common mistakes in filing BIR. So I hope nagkaroon kayo ng idea dito. If you have question, you can comment down below. Kung kaya ko siyang sagutin, please don't forget to like and subscribe on my channel. You can also hit the notification bell button para sa susunod na upload natin ng mga bagong videos ma-notify kayo. Thank you!